And friends, this is what I want you to do, is I want you to think about Jesus' works, because they will help you believe that he is who he said he is. That's why he came, to do these works, so you can believe it. And let me assure you that doubts are not uncommon. Right? In Matthew chapter 11, John the Baptist is in prison. And John the Baptist starts to have doubts. Is Jesus really the one? And so he sends some of his disciples to Jesus to ask him this question. He goes, are you the one we've been expecting, or should we be expecting someone else? And I find Jesus' answer so interesting. He says, go back and tell John that the blind receive sight, the lame walk, those who have leprosy are cleansed, the deaf hear, the dead are raised, and the good news is proclaimed to the poor. Blessed is anyone who does not stumble on account of me. Do you notice how Jesus points to his works that he's done? And if you've been paying attention to the Gospel of John, what things are they highlighting that Jesus has done in the Gospel of John? Well, we saw in John 9, what's he do? He gives sight to a man who had been born blind. If you go back to John 5, he heals a lame man who had walked. If we go to John 11, as we'll start next week, he raises the dead. He proclaims good news to the poor throughout. He even feeds them, the feeding of the 5,000 as we call it. All these things are done so you can look at it and go, oh yeah, this is the Messiah. No, he's not riding on a white horse and killing all the Romans, but that's not actually the stuff that was promised in the first place. This is what was promised. This is how we can know. And friends, if you ever start getting discouraged or having doubts in your faith, go take some time and read through the Gospels and see what Jesus has done and consider his works, and your faith will be built up.